coming up on another edition of Turneround's Theory.
So, did you enjoy your meal? So I was thinking maybe we could maybe go back to my place afterwards, have a little fun, watch some Netflix, maybe chill a little bit.
It's another edition of Turnaround's Theory, and it's coming your way next, right here on YouTube. But don't take my word for it. These modern women will not Netflix and chill with a man, but they'll definitely use a man for free food. Now, if you'll stick around for another edition of Turnaround's Theory, which is coming your way next, right here on my official YouTube channel in a minute, I'm going to show you a few of these videos, and we'll watch these videos in their entirety while modern women will use men for a free meal but not Netflix and chill with them. But of course, I'll give you some additional commentary and give you my 2 cents on it by concluding today's edition with another free theoretical thought like I always do. It's Monday, April the 20th, 2026, and fellas, once again, as I often tell you all, that y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all go grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Another edition of Turnaround's Theory starts right now. Roll that intro and let's jump right into it. What's going on, everybody? Once again, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, aka your theoretical maestro. And I want to welcome you to another edition of Turnaround's Theory to start off a brand new week for Monday, April the 20th, 2026, right here on my official YouTube channel. Now, as you should know, Turnaround's Theory is coming to you each and every Monday and Friday over the digital airwaves of YouTube for season number 7. And once again, Turnaround's Theory continues of striving to become the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas just like you at home a free theoretical thought on, just about anything. Is it just me, or is it just me just doing this intro all the time for Turnaround's Theory? I can't tell. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are tuning in to another edition of Turnaround's Theory right here on my official YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are in fact a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. Now, as a constant daily reminder, I must reiterate to you all once again to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto this channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media platforms, because there will be a link provided in the description box below. Now, if you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, which ought to be a great help, then there's also going to be a link provided in the description box below for that as well. Please don't forget to also use the hashtag TeamTurnaround that you will see at the bottom of your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my platform with regard to the content that I post up, and I might just send you a shout out right back. Now, once again, I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this particular matter. Now, with that being said, let's just jump on over into today's edition of Turnaround's Theory here on YouTube. So let's look at the scenario that I've observed from this video. A man had been planning the evening for days. He asked a beautiful woman out to a fancy restaurant, wanting to make a good impression. The lights were dim, the atmosphere was calm, and the sound of quiet conversations filled the room. To him, this wasn't just dinner. It was an opportunity to see if something real could grow between them. They both ordered their meals. He chose a perfectly cooked steak, while she picked something different from the menu that caught her attention. And when the food arrived, everything looked amazing. For a moment, it felt like the night was going exactly the way he imagined. But as he began cutting into his steak and taking a bite, he noticed something unexpected. Without much hesitation, the woman leaned over her fork and took a piece of his steak straight from his plate. Not a small, playful taste, but a confident portion, as if his meal had suddenly become part of her order too. He paused for a second and looked a little surprised.
Ooh, look at this steak. Medium well. This the best steak around. What's wrong with your sandwich?
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I want to taste it. Can I have it?
I always wanna.
Oh, it's good.
Now notice what happens next. She took a bite and said, "Wow, yours tastes better than mine." Then, as he tried to continue eating, it happened again. Another reach across the table. Another piece of steak taken from his plate instead of her own meal sitting right in front of her. At that moment, the situation became less about the food and more about what it represented. The man started to think, is this just playful curiosity, or is it a small sign of how boundaries can be crossed without asking? Some people might laugh it off and call it harmless. Others might see it as a moment that reveals personality, how someone moves when they feel comfortable, or how they approach things that don't belong to them. The man didn't say much right away. He simply watched the pattern unfold while quietly observing her behavior, because sometimes in the smallest moments, like someone reaching across the table for what isn't theirs, you learn more about a person than you expected over dinner.
See, why you just didn't order what you want?
Come out, one more piece.
Really? Really, Kendra? Look at that. I did what she wanted. Did what she was in the mood for. Now,
That looks so good.
oh, now my plate look better than your plate. Why women can't just never order what they want to eat? Man order something. She in the mood to eat salmon, want to try to eat our health. I want me a nice big juicy steak. But did what she want. Mine look better than her. I don't even want no salmon. It's crazy.
Now listen, I don't care how sweet and innocent this was in this video, but if a woman oversteps her boundaries and she decides to just go ahead and just be disrespectful towards the man when he specifically said not to use her eating utensil just to eat a piece of steak off of his plate, she is going too far, and that's overstepping the boundaries. I would leave her in a heartbeat and never see or hear from her again. Now here is another scenario for you about a woman who had the raised eyebrow when a man asked her to Netflix and chill with him. A man asked the woman out to eat, right? Hoping the night would go well. They met at a casual restaurant, talked for a while, laughed a little, and the conversation seemed smooth enough on the surface. In his mind, the evening was building towards something more. After they finished their meal and stepped outside into the night air, the man decided to make his move. He looked at her with a slight grin and said, "So, you want to come over and Netflix and chill?" There was a brief pause. The woman slowly raised one eyebrow and looked at him, not confused, just unimpressed. She understood exactly what he meant. To her, the question wasn't really about watching a show or a movie. It was about intention.
So, did you enjoy your meal? So I was thinking maybe we could maybe go back to my place afterwards, have a little fun, watch some Netflix, maybe chill a little bit.
She shook her head slightly and said no, not angrily, not loudly, just firmly. In that moment, the atmosphere shifted. The man realized that what he thought was a smooth next step didn't land the way he expected. She wasn't the type to go along with something just because a date went decent. In her mind, respect and boundaries came first. She grabbed her purse, gave a polite but distant smile, and said, "I'm going to head home." And as she walked away, the man stood there thinking about how quickly things can change when expectations don't match reality. Sometimes a single question reveals what both parties are really looking for and whether they're on the same page or not. And that raised eyebrow said more than a long conversation ever could.
What you mean, no? Hold up now, you was giving all the energy like you was with all this when we was talking about going to get something to
I was
eat.
giving no energy.
You got the appetizers, you got the salad, refills on Mountain Dew. That's not free.
It is for me.
So you saying you're not coming with me to the crib?
No.
All right, that's a bet.
Do you need some boxes?
Now check this out. It's one thing for a man to get to know the woman when you're trying to ask her out on a date and knowing what her likes and dislikes are when it comes to the qualities of a man. But if you're asking a woman on the very first date, when you paid for it, to ask her to go Netflix and chill with you and she says no, that's crossing the line in her mind.
Just get what you want. Get what you want.
Hey, how y'all doing
How you
today?
doing? You all right? You can get whatever.
Cajun steak bites, please. You should do a porterhouse. Okay. Because they already come with 2 sides. A salad.
Can you add some onion rings as well? Yeah, you recommend the porterhouse steak?
Yeah, we should get the steak. It comes with greens good too.
Yes, give me the greens.
The greens too. And you want the mac?
Yes, absolutely. Biggest size you have. Some greens
And
with
you
the
want
hog
wings?
maw. Yes, well,
All right, you want a steak?
absolutely,
How you want it good?
absolutely. I want it well done.
All right, you want
No
to add some
blood.
onion rings?
Yes,
You know you gotta add a dessert to that too.
yes.
What kind of dessert you want? All right, anything for you?
I'm good with just this water right here. I ain't got no appetite.
All right, okay.
My stomach hurt.
Appreciate you so much. I needed a breath of fresh air. You all right? You okay?
Excuse me, I need to go to the restaurant right quick.
Now I'm confused. I'm not so sure if this was a skit, if it was real, or is this young man just being confused all over again? No damn wonder why the dating world has evolved and men are starting to opt out when it comes to dating women for a free meal.
Oh, this looks so good. Snap gotta eat first.
Yeah, you could put me on the snap.
Boy, you so crazy.
And if you keep it dry, the truck's full of me, so I can still be making bread, like even when I'm not.
Oh my God, hold on. Hope this keeps out.
My time.
Yeah. Hello, look, I'm gonna get you back. I'm so sorry about that. That was my mom. She always calling at the wrong time. Oh, that food was so good. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the restaurant.
Now, in a sense, I feel bad for this young man, but when the woman just says she's going to just use the restroom after she got off her phone with her alleged mom and she just leave him at the restaurant, yeah, that was just an indication she was just there for the free food and not for the date. Fellas, again, be careful when it comes to dating these women because in a heartbeat, they'll leave you high and dry and they'll use you for free food. Now, here is some additional commentary about women using men for free food. There's a conversation happening more and more online about dating culture, and one topic that keeps coming up is the idea of women going on dates with men just to get a free meal. On the surface, some people laugh it off like it's harmless, but when you really look at it, it says a lot about how modern dating has started to lose sincerity. When a man asks a woman out, most of the time, he's doing it with genuine interest. He's trying to get to know her, spend time together, and see if there's a real connection. But when someone shows up already knowing they're not interested and only there for the food, it turns the whole situation into a transaction instead of a moment of connection. It's not really about the price of the meal. Whether it's fast food or a fancy restaurant, the real issue is intention. If someone is knowingly wasting another person's time and energy just to get something out of it, that's where the respect starts to break down. Dating is supposed to be about mutual curiosity, not quiet manipulation. Another thing people don't talk about enough is how this kind of behavior slowly erodes trust in the dating world. When men start hearing stories or experiencing it themselves, they may begin to question people's motives more often. That can make dating more guarded, more skeptical, and less genuine overall. At the same time, it is important to acknowledge that not every woman thinks or moves like that. Many women value honesty, respect, and real connection just as much as men do. The problem isn't women as a whole. It's the mindset of using people, regardless of who's doing it. In the end, dating works best when both people show up with clear intentions. If someone isn't interested, it's better to say that up front rather than using someone for a quick benefit. A meal might last an hour, but the impression people leave on each other lasts much longer. Here is my closing thought. At the end of the day, a free meal might seem small, but what it represents is much bigger. When dating turns into a strategy just to gain something material, it loses the honesty and respect that relationships are supposed to be built on. Using someone for a plate of food may satisfy a moment, but it also shows a lack of character and intention. Real connection can't grow where there is manipulation. A man who is offering his time, energy, and effort deserves transparency, just like a woman deserves genuine interest and respect in return. Dating should never be about taking advantage. It should be about discovering whether two people can build something meaningful. So the real takeaway is simple. If you're not interested, be honest. Integrity in dating goes a long way, because in the long run, people may forget the restaurant, the bill, or the meal, but they will always remember how someone treated them. Now stick around, fellas, because when we come back to Turnaround's Theory, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought right after these messages.
Somebody got to say it, and I'll be the bitch to say it. Fellas, y'all are expected to make the impossible possible in an impossibly possible situation, and you're still not appreciated. You expected to be the strong superhero, always making money, always making the right decisions, always doing the right things, always there, always dependable, always relied on, but you're still not appreciated. Like, you literally have to suppress your emotions, put everybody before you, and not even care about yourself, and you're still not appreciated. But women, we express our emotions, tear shit up, cry, do whatever, communicate badly, and we get applauded for being strong. Yeah. The fish get applauded for swimming. And let's not get started for the men that's out here trying to be a good father. The moment the woman says that he's not doing enough, then boom, you're the villain. Like, all it takes is one little pity party from a woman, and now everybody feels sorry for her and passing around the collection plate and making posts on Facebook about you badly and tagging you in it and all types of shit like that. Now you're the bad guy, and she's just this grandiose bitch. Then the men provide, protect, be there emotionally, mentally, spiritually, however, physically, whatever. And the world act like, oh, it's their job to do it. Well, what is the bitch's job now? To get on this motherfucking nerves, to unappreciate them, to not appreciate them. What is her job? I'm just trying to figure out, what's her job then? So he gotta wear this motherfucking armor shit. Fuck being nice. What's this bitch job? I couldn't be no man. I can't be in survival mode. I can't be no punching bag. I can't not have emotions. I can't not crash the fuck out. Apparently y'all just seen me fuck up this whole goddamn video. Cause I can't be no man. I can't control my emotions like that. I can't be unappreciated. I can't do all that shit. I can barely shut the fuck up. Men know how to do all of that. Fellas, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I hope y'all have a great day. And stop fucking with these booty head ass bitches that don't appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. Y'all are amazing. Y'all deserve the fucking world. And don't shoot the messenger. Bye.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women are superheroes in every area of their life except for pleasing their man and making sure that he's happy. Whenever your friend call you, she got a problem, she got an issue, she know you're going to go above and beyond to help her figure this out. Whenever there's an issue at work, you are the go-to person because you are going to strive to do what's best for this company. But when your man is not happy, you don't know nothing. Now your superhero powers are gone for the day. Whenever your man has an issue, you have no idea why. Because you're no longer a superhero. Why is that? Whenever he should be one of the most important people to you, baby. That's whenever your power should kick in the most. That's whenever your woman's intuition should come in full effect. Because why are you not happy, baby? What's going on with you? What can I do to help you? What can I do to make your day better? What can I do to make your life easier? How is it that in every other area of life, you're a superhero? Except for when it comes to making that man happy.
A lot of these women are never satisfied. And you wonder why men don't want to get married. You wonder why men are hesitant on long-term relationships. You wonder why men are taking a step back on putting themselves in certain predicaments. It's because of women like this. These are the same women who just wake up one day and want to graduate from their marriage. They come to the conversation, oh, I want a man that's a provider. I want a man who pays all the bills. I want to make sure I can be a stay-at-home wife and a stay-at-home mother. This man has provided you all those things and you still have a problem. And this is why I always say to these women who exude this ungrateful behavior that, girl, you better be careful. Because if he have any kind of female co-workers at one of them jobs, they will be glad to trade positions with you.
And now, Turnaround's theoretical thoughts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. This is most definitely my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's theoretical thought with yours truly. Because in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought to start off a brand new week with regard to women using men for free food. Here is your theoretical thought for today. What if the issue of women using men for free food isn't really about the food at all, but about the mindset behind it? Imagine a dating culture where some interactions are no longer driven by curiosity or connection, but by opportunity. In that kind of environment, a date stops being a moment between two people and slowly becomes a calculated move. One person may be thinking about potential, while the other is simply thinking about what they can get out of the situation before the night is over. From a theoretical standpoint, this creates an imbalance of intention. One side invests emotionally or genuinely, while the other invests strategically. Over time, this kind of behavior could reshape how people approach dating altogether. Men may have become more cautious, less open, and more guarded, not necessarily because they hate women, but because experiences teach them to question motives. But here's the deeper layer of the thought. When people normalize using others for small benefits, it reflects a larger shift in values within relationships. It suggests that convenience can start to outweigh character, and short-term gain can overshadow long-term connection. The theory then becomes this: dating culture mirrors the mindset of the people participating in it. If enough individuals treat dates like transactions, then dating begins to feel less like a meeting of two people and more like a negotiation of benefits. However, the opposite is also true. If more people move with honesty, self-respect, and clear intentions, the culture around dating can shift back toward authenticity. So the real question in this theoretical thought is not just about women using men for food. The deeper question is, what kind of dating culture are people helping create through their choices? And that's your theoretical thought for today. And that'll do it for another edition of Turnaround's Theory for Monday, April the 20th, 2026, right here on YouTube. Hey, listen, once again, I want to thank you for watching today's edition of Turnaround's Theory exclusively on my official YouTube channel. This platform is actually designed to help empower men to make better choices and life-changing decisions when it comes to the dating world. Now listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I must remind you one more time to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell so that you, my friends, will instantly be in the loop every single time I post up and upload more additional content onto this channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T, aka your theoretical maestro. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you right back here again this Friday for another edition of Turnaround's Theory here on YouTube. And until then, Team Turnaround out.